Learning. Learning is one of those things that's always been hard for all humankind. Not today, since beginning of time, learning new skill has been always difficult. Here's the 5 reasons I'll tell you why you would be struggling to learn new skill. Number 1, if you are one of those people who are good at a lot of things and you are in your life at a place where you have been good at a lot of things for a long period of time, your ego hates being beginner. You hate being one of those people who are not great at something right off the start. But you and me both know that that's not possible. I am guilty of this. I remember being a kid wanting to be good at everything I do. And that's why some of the sports I didn't play because I wasn't really good at it. Like I chose to play soccer and never played volleyball because I wasn't really good at it. And I felt like if I did keep playing it, there were chances that I would have got good. So when you in this phase of life and you feel like being bad at something makes you feel like a failure at that thing, it's really not. So tell your brain that it's hard in the beginning. It takes time. Number 2, and this is psychological thing, our brain loves comfort. That's one of the reasons we like our routine. It's one of the reasons we don't quit that job even though we hate it. It's one of the reasons that we go through life with the same ideology because our brain loves comfort. Our brain doesn't like to get challenged to learn new things. New skills demands effort and our brain prefers what's familiar. So next time you try to learn something, tell your brain that this is a good thing. This is helpful. This is going to make better future for you. Number 3. Hey Siri, turn off living room light. Number 3. You expect fast results. You want mastery in a day, not in weeks, not in months, not in years. But mastery doesn't happen over days, weeks, months, years. Sometimes it takes decades to get good at something. But to understanding that to be good at something, to understand, to learn something, you're going to have to devote yourself to that very skill. You're going to have to put your time into it. You're going to have to put your effort into it. You're going to have to think about it. You're going to have to work hard for it every single day for a long period of time. In the last 10 years, I have been holding myself accountable to learn one new thing each year. I remember I wanted to learn cursive. Now, English is the 4th language I speak and write. Being a 4th language, I wasn't very good at it. Remember looking at someone writing cursive and I'm like, oh my God, I have to learn this. It's so beautiful. I came home that day and I tried to write it and I sucked, obviously, But I knew I wanted that, so that I started practicing. I started practicing every day for a whole year, and I got really good at it. Here's the one little tip I give you. If you want to learn something, don't send yourself out there in full force, okay? Give yourself 30 minutes a day, an hour at max at learning something new. Because in the beginning, you are super excited, so your brains might tell you to do that so often or so much. But then if you do it so often, so much, in a short period of time, your brain will get bored and then you will quit. So if you want to learn a skill, space yourself out. I remember in 2021, I'm like, okay, I want to learn how to do photography. And I knew if I put all my energy into that, I will get bored after a few months. So I intentionally took breaks. I would only spend so much time in a week to learn photography, to edit, watch videos, and it kept me excited for a long period of time. Result, I got good at it. So if you do want to learn something, take breaks. Number 4, as a human, we are predisposed to comparing ourselves to others. And at the time, it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing, okay? When it comes to learning, don't compare yourself to anyone else. Here's the rub. Every time you compare your beginning to someone else, you don't know what chapter of learning they are in. Maybe you are in chapter 1, they're chapter 200. Now you're comparing your chapter 1 art to someone's chapter 200 art. How is it fair? How is it fair to you? When you compare your beginning to some different part of life, that comparison kills your momentum. I remember when I was learning how to fly Cessna, and the person who was teaching me, he was so talented, and I would look at him and I'm like, how is he so good at it? And why can't I? And I look at my hour book and it was like I had 20 hours and this guy had about 890 hours. So you compare yourself to someone with 20 hours of flight time to more close to 900 hours, all you're gonna do is disappoint yourself. So be very careful when you compare yourself when you're learning anything new to someone who's expert. It's not gonna go well. So at least try that too. Number 5, and this one is a little scary. Remember, no matter what you're learning, remember no matter where you are in life, what skill you try to accomplish, what hobbies you're trying to learn, it's something you're trying to learn. Make sure that your brain doesn't compare what you're trying to learn to what your worth is. I know a lot of people. I know some of the very talented people, and I have noticed them comparing when they are learning something new, or when they are starting a new job, or when they're learning a new skill, they attach the accomplishment of that skill or that job or whatever they do to their work. See, it creates a negative view for yourself in your mind. When you struggle, instead of thinking, oh, I need to learn how to do this, or I need to change how I do this. I'll give you an example. I remember struggling in slow flight, and I was thinking to myself, oh my God, why is it taking me so long to get this very simple thing, I thought I was maybe too old to learn new skills now. And if I can't get good at this, if I can't learn this, maybe I'm not smart as other people. I might be not good as other people. Even knowingly that I shouldn't do this, I was doing that. Obviously, after 4 hours of slow flight, I learned exactly how to do it, and now I can close my eyes and do it. But the point was, there was a time and a space when I was learning, I compare my worth to what I'm learning. Whenever this happens to you, remember that struggle is a proof that you are learning. Also remember, learning is hard because it changes who you are. And it goes back to what I said, we hate change. Growth is always going to be uncomfortable. But know it's uncomfortable right before you become powerful. I like to think that learning is art. It's a devotion. It's something you say you will do for yourself, and you do it every single day. I want to leave you with this small note that if you're ever trying to learn anything at all, this year I'm trying to learn how to do videography. And it's been a struggle, Skin tone's been hard sometimes, and sometimes the sound doesn't match, but giving up is not in my blood. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, subscribe, helps me out, helps you out.